position to declare for this all-important mission and assignment is born out of my desire to practicalize with the principles of transparency all that I have been writing. I am not just talking because I want to talk. I am talking because I've got something to say. Society we have found ourselves in it today. I tell you that there are different areas, there are different things that are happening. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen here present today, I want to tell you that the task that I have or I attempt to lift through this declaration is certainly not heavier than my shoulders. Doing this today justifies why it is necessary to speak. Alexandra the Great once said, I am indebted to my parents for living, but more indebted to my teacher for living well. If the teachers, if our education is not given utmost priority, we will end up producing graduates that may not represent us in the future. And today, I tell you, we have various institutions that are daily producing graduates without work. As a social critic, sometimes it's not always good to stand out to criticize. You have to be there to make it happen. And that is why I have taken it upon myself to come out to declare, to run for this position. And I tell you, I am very qualified. I am prepared for it. I am ready for it. And above all, I tell you, I am not going to disappoint you. Everybody is speaking of Labour Party today because we have a man with impeccable integrity, a man that has resisted corruption, a man that when you mention his name, all epileptic presidential candidates they end up being bamboozled. There is no doubt, come February 25th, Mr. Peter Obi will be declared the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because we are tired of doing the same thing and getting the same result. This time around, we are going to do a different thing and we'll get a different result. We have been bedeviled by the thinking, engulfed in our thinking, that the only way that politics can survive, or one can survive while doing politics, is to practice this money. Let me tell you something. Money is not everything. Money cannot buy you integrity. Money cannot buy you life. Money cannot. Somebody called me and said, do you have the money to fight for this kind of a thing? By the grace of God, and like the eagle whose wings are spread in the space, soaring higher, and by the grace of the Almighty God, do my best to make sure that we'll get there. And I am not afraid because I'm a seal of God and nobody can take away my life. I am not threatened by anything because I am a child ordained by the Almighty God in the womb of my mother. And I assure you, by the grace of God that I bear, and by the providence of the divinity that works within and without me, I am sure and certain that nobody is big enough to constitute himself an obstacle in an environment when the Almighty Father is willing to perform a miracle.